But Amar Singh joins us now. Welcome to the show, Amar. Overall, we've ended November series on a pretty strong note. With regards to where December goes, what's the kind of expectation you have? Because, again, we have been facing stiff resistance at the 200 DMA. Going ahead, do you think any dips towards levels of 10,700 would be good buying opportunities?
Yeah, a very good morning. The sort of rally we witnessed over the last couple of days and yesterday in particular, there are a few readings from there. One is that it was a global overall sentiment also which led yesterday to the rally, and secondly what we need to remember is that we had the expiry also, so a lot of short covering also happened yesterday. So, and Nifty taking out the key technical level, because if you look at Nifty anywhere between 10,750, 780, that was a very crucial resistance zone, and all the stops were placed. Those who were on the short side, the stops were placed above that level. So that has been very decisively taken out, and I would say that if you look at the short term and the long term charts, they clearly continue to remain strong, but the intermediate term trend on the Nifty clearly shows that higher levels are to be traded cautiously, because we got many events lined up, and also the election outcome is going to have some impact on the market depending the way it comes. So I would say that one should be cautious, but yes, now as you rightly said, somewhere around 10,700 and 750, that's a very crucial short-term support zone. So if any pullback is there, one could look at buying, but one needs to remember that this is now on the trading side, 10,700 to 10,950, 980, 1100, 11,000 you can say. So that's the range that has been set up, and one needs to trade accordingly.
Amar, what about you? What would be your top bets?
I would say that one can look at from the banking space. ICICI Bank is one stock one can definitely look at because it continues to be very strong on the intermediate, that is a weekly charts as well as the long-term charts. Daily charts, we are seeing some consolidation in this particular stock, but overall I would say one can look at buying ICICI anywhere, any dip towards 356, 358. That can be a good buying opportunity with a stop loss of 349.8 and a target of 372 in the short term. And the second stock to look at is UPL. What we are seeing here is that UPL also is strong on the charts and continues to remain positive. It is consolidating right now, so this is one stock one can look at. Any dip towards 772, 775 levels can be used as a buying opportunity, with a stop loss of 752 and a target of 816 in the short term.
Well, that's the word, but since ICICI Bank figures in your list, Amar, let me ask you, how is Axis Bank looking to you, and HDFC Bank? Both the stocks, Axis Bank, very high rollovers, very good rollovers versus the last 6-month average. So you actually are going to December series with a good positive rollover shape up here. And now again, the next one is again HDFC Bank, and bring the chart on the screen and make it a sort of 1 month or 3 month chart again, whatever actually is possible here. But HDFC Bank, that's for you. Good sort of momentum yesterday, but that's the sort of chart again, 1 month chart for you. The stock has been on a roll again since last many sessions. Amar, view on both HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, and both have material weightage in the Bank Nifty.
Yeah, looking at Axis Bank, what we are seeing in Axis Bank is that Axis Bank formed a very strong bottom around 540, currently trading around 630 levels. And if you look at it technically, somewhere around 640, 660, that's a crucial zone of resistance for Axis Bank. But looking at the way the charts are on the long-term charts, I would say the monthly charts, there is a possibility that the stock could trade around 650, 660 levels, but that is a level one needs to be cautious, because we would witness profit booking around those levels. Now, looking at HDFC Bank, HDFC Bank continues to be extremely strong on a short-term perspective, even the intermediate term trend. Long-term, I would say that again it would meet with some resistance around 2200 levels. So there is a possibility that the stock could rally towards those levels, but I would suggest that one needs to be slightly cautious at entering at these levels, because the risk reward ratio might not be favorable, but the bullish momentum might continue, as I said, for Axis Bank towards 650, 660, and for HDFC Bank anywhere around 2170, 2200 levels. Those are the levels that one can look at.
Well, again, also you have two stocks which are doing a follow-up buying again since yesterday. So Z Entertainment and Bajaj Finance, both are on the roll. Amar, coming to you, what's the view on both the stocks, Z Entertainment and Bajaj Finance?
Yeah, looking at Z Entertainment, what we see is that the stock continues to trade positive, but on the upside, if you look at it on the long-term charts, it has crucial resistance coming around 490, 500 levels. So there we will definitely witness profit booking in this stock, because if you look at it from almost 420, 430 levels, the stock has witnessed a sharp rally towards 490 levels. So I would suggest that one should look at profit booking around these levels and wait for the stock to witness some correction towards ideally a good level to buy somewhere around 460, 465 levels, not at the current levels. And look, talking about the other stock which you mentioned, but
please proceed.
Talking about the other stock which you mentioned, but yeah, Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance continues to be extremely strong on the chart. So this is one stock one can definitely look at buying. So currently it's around 25, 50 odd levels. So this is one stock one can definitely look at buying because it has breached crucial resistance levels, and currently it has the potential to rally towards 2650 levels or so. So this is one stock where the trend also continues to be extremely strong and positive.
Wipro here. Amar, what is the view on Wipro? And I want to ask on another stock, Hexaware, strong rollovers, good long rollovers for December series. Both the stocks, what will be your choice? What will be the levels?
Yeah, looking at Wipro, what we are seeing is that Wipro continues to be extremely strong on the long-term charts. And short-term charts, we've seen the stock consolidate. And on the upside, if you look at it technically, anywhere around 330, 340, that's a crucial level of resistance. But yes, any pullback can be used as a buying opportunity. Now 300 becomes a very crucial support zone. So you can say that the stock, the overall trend remains positive for the stock. But the stock is currently witnessing consolidation. So 330, 340 on the upside, that should act as a crucial resistance zone. And talking about Hexaware, if you look at Hexaware, what we are seeing in Hexaware is that this stock is now consolidating definitely after witnessing a very sharp correction, and it is showing some signs of pullback. There is positive divergence on the charts. So clearly meaning that the stock has seems to have formed a bottom, but on the upside, I would say 330, 340 again is a crucial zone of resistance for Hexaware. But so one can trade from the long side, but one needs to book profits because on the weekly charts there is, as I said, very crucial resistance around 330, 340 levels.